are the champions, my friend. But that hoodie's too hot. We've got a lot of rock, a little hip-hop, and a ton of lunacy. Let's take a quick look at my personal top 20 albums of 2025, and who knows, maybe I'll even give a little gift to you in the description if you stay to the end of the video. Let's just jump right into the list, because we got 20 great songs from this past year of 2020-25. Did I say that right? Number 20 goes to a new discovery, a new band for me to get into, and they're pretty old, and that is Half Man, Half Biscuit. And they get the 20th best song of the year with a little track, a little bop called Horror Clowns Are Dickheads, with a chorus of that, and then if you think they're scary, well, you're a dickhead too. So, you know, the implications are all-consuming the universe. But this is a band that might make my ranking system here on the channel, so I'm excited for them to become one of maybe my top 400 bands. Who knows? Coming up next, we got some hip-hop with number 19 from Big X The Plug with his song Hell at Night. It's a really cool song about, like, he's not doing well with his breakup, and he hopes that all these bad things happen to you, but, like, they're kind of, it's interesting because he's like, I hope you find true love, but they hurt your feelings every day. I hope you have a nice house, but, like, your air conditioning breaks. I hope, you know, like, these weird contradictions of, like, I hope something good happens to you, but there's something bad about it that kind of ruins it. So he's very vengeful, and it's very sad and very vengeful from an album by Big X The Plug that it was a terrible album, but it had some good songs. So Big X The Plug, I'm kind of holding out hope that maybe I can become a fan at some point, but that was a truly awful combination of hip-hop and country on his latest album. Anyway, moving on to better stuff. We got the very strange new era of AFI, and it's still going on, right? Just very strange purple hippy-dippy vibes coming from AFI, but the songs are actually pretty good. Like, it from the outside looking in, it appears that they're going into a very what do you call it? Pompous. What is that other word that I can never think of? Hipster, pretentious. That's the word. I can never think of that word when I need it. But AFI are extremely pretentious now, but sometimes it works. Right? Sometimes these songs are really great, and that record, I'm not really revisiting the entire record from AFI. I don't think I will, but Holy Visions is just a great song, and it was one of my biggest, most played songs of the year. Very surprised. I haven't been impressed with AFI for a long time. But moving on, upward and onward, to the Ghost dimension, and I could have picked almost any song from Ghost's new album of 2025, but Missile Amore with their Love Rockets. I can't imagine what there is no wordplay, right? It's missiles of love shooting towards you, shooting towards your face and eyes. There's nothing that could be misconstrued about that at all. Missile Amore. That's amore. They should have done that. I mean, they're ripping off everybody else, right? Like with Peacefield. Got a lot of flack for that short that I did about that. Like, oh, copyright. You need a copyright strike, Ghost, right? But we don't need a copyright strike. We need a missile strike. We need those love rockets. We need those love rockets. But moving on to my 16th favorite song of 2025, we got the Goo 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 Dolls with Nothing Lasts Forever. And again, kind of like AFI, Goo Goo Dolls have been a band that I've not really been impressed with for the last billion years or so. You know, they have great songs. They got a great album with what Gutter Flower is somewhere over here. But Goo Goo Dolls, you know, they kind of have just leaned into that basic pop rock sound, and but still occasionally something hits, right? And Nothing Lasts Forever, just a really great song from the Goo Goo Dolls. It's not hard rocking, it's not punk rock, but the Goo Goo Dolls haven't been punk rock for a long time. So, you know, Nothing Lasts Forever is just a great song. Great song, pretty decent music video for that one as well. Moving forward to the last. Okay, looks like we got a little bit of hip hop right here at 15 and 14, and then the rest of the list is going to be rock. So don't you guys worry. I know we're a rock centric channel here on the channel, so don't you worry. Also, don't worry about the list being Green Day centric. You can't see it, but there's a lot of Green Day records on the wall. A lot of Green Day CDs over here. This is not a Green Day centric list. Green Day's Saviors, you know, they've been promoting the deluxe edition this year, but there hasn't been, you know, new Green Day. There hasn't been new Green Day stuff. So anyway, number 15 is Joyner Lucas with One of Them. And Joyner Lucas's new album, I think it's ADHD Part 2. Pretty good hip-hop album for the year. It's just a really, really fun song to blast in your car. It's hard to sing along to. I wish that I knew the words, or I wish that I could spit bars like Joyner Lucas can, but I can't sing along. I try to, but it's just a really great, fast-paced rap song. And now I'm going to check my mic. Where's my mic? Yeah, my mic is there. Under the stairs. Dr. Seuss. Number 14, we got a song called Hip Hop by Lil Wayne featuring Big X the Plug. That was my introduction to Big X the Plug. He's doing a majority of the vocals on this Lil Wayne song, and you know, he's doing the big chorus. Hip hop, and it's great. Again, I have no idea what they're talking about. You know, G's and XE's and little We's, but hip hop from Lil Wayne, pretty great track. Number 13, we got Me Holding Back, because this is the only time Green Day shows up on this list with their deluxe edition bonus track single, Smash It Like Be Lushy. And it's just a lot of fun. You know, John Belushi. There's a lot of Green Day, Ghostbusters, just a lot of really cool stuff in there. Smash It Like Belushy. Just, you know, do your thing. Live your life, as Green Day like to sing about. Just smash it up. Number 12, do big dogs really eat for free? What that dog doing? We got Big Dogs by Dinosaur Pile Up. They had a pretty good record with I Felt Better. I'm not revisiting the entire album a whole lot, but there's a few tracks like My Way and Big Dogs. The title track, I'm About to Lose It. Those are the ones that I'm revisiting. So about four or five songs from Dinosaur Pile Up's new one that are really great. I'm About to Lose It is awesome, but Big Dogs, the big dogs, do they really eat for free? Do big dogs really eat for free? Do big dogs really eat for free? What that dog doing? I don't know what that is, but Big Dogs, check it out. Really amazing song by a band that's pretty good. I'm hit or miss on Dinosaur Pile Up. They got some albums I don't like. This one though is really great. I Felt Better. So that album's half of it's pretty good. Next up is number 11, best song of the year, From the Darkness. And this is another band. I'm not too crazy about The Darkness overall, but their album Dreams on Toast just really, really did it for me. Every song's great, but Hot on My Tail is a tale about farting on your wife and the emotional devastation that can come from that. So, Number 10, we're in the top 10 songs of the year. I didn't want to do 50. 50's too many, right? Fantano. 50 songs. I'll show you my list. I can show you my top 100 songs on Spotify. How about that? That'll kind of get us where we need to be. Number 10, we got Laura Jane Grace with I Love to Get High, from an album that was sort of cursed with a relationship coming to an end as the album was about to start promotion. That was pretty unfortunate, but hopefully Laura Jane Grace and her ex-partner, hopefully they've worked out their issues and problems, and the kids and the property and all that stuff has been resolved. I wish the best for both of them. There's always three sides to the story, right? The real life one, the AI one, and what we tell you here on YouTube is the truth. So, what is the reality? They shouldn't have been a couple to begin with. Very strange. Just meeting someone, getting married immediately. Just crazy stuff. So hopefully they can both pull out of that and be better for it, be better people. It was clearly very traumatic and traumatizing for both of them. So wish them the best, Wish them the best. Laura Jane Grace and her ex-partner, ex-wife. Hopefully they work that out. Number 9, we got Blackstone Cherry making the list with Have You Ever Been Lonely? This was an early song in the year, and it doesn't get old. It's just a really great song. Have you ever been lonely, even when you're not alone? And yeah, of course. We all feel that way sometimes. I think I feel more lonely when I'm with people. Do you guys ever get that like that, where it's like, man, I could just get away from these people, I would be less lonely. Get away from me. So Blackstone Cherry pulling out a really great single. Those guys are known to pull out great singles from time to time. And at number 8, we got another hip hop song. I thought we were out of the hip hop territory, but we got the best one of the year with Iron Wall by Infinity Knives and Brian Ennals. You got Infinity Knives and Brian Ennals kind of coming together to make an album. Producers are doing that a lot this year. I've been seeing a lot of that judge and jury production team on rock songs. At first, I thought it was just Saliva, but now they're doing Alien Ant Farm. They're trying to make that a thing now, where it's like they're just producers that team up with rock bands. Kind of a new thing in the music industry. Pretty cool. But Infinity Knives, Iron Wall, just is one of the most bonkers rap songs I've ever heard. There are some other tracks on their new album, The City Drowned in God's Black Tears. There's a lot of rap songs on that record that make you go, whoa, what did he just say? What the heck is this guy rapping about? Extremely political, extremely offensive to like I would say to both sides of politics, to religion. So be cautious if you get offended. Don't be listening to Infinity Knives because they say some crazy bonkers rap lines that are just fun to listen to. There's a line, for example, I'll try to keep it clean, but unaliving a bald eagle. Some C and go MABE, if you know what I'm saying. Good Lord. Number 7, we got the Viagra Boys with Uno 2. And I could have picked anything off their album this year, the Viagra A Boys album. But Uno 2, that's the one I've been blasting the most. It's got a really cool, like a synth through line that's just like doo, doo, doo. It's just a haunting melody, and it's from the perspective of a dog. And I want more songs like this. I want more perspectives from the dogs because they're best in show, best in show, best in show, best in show. Best in show. And we've got another song starting with U, which is pretty unusual, right? We got H's and N's and M's, a lot of letters all over the place, but U, we got Uno 2, and then now we got a Linkin Park song called Unshatter, one of the bonus tracks from their From Zero album. And this one's just kind of become my favorite From Zero song. Unshatter is kind of singing to a person who has, like almost every Linkin Park song, like singing to someone who has done them wrong, right? Have you ever thought about that? Like every Linkin Park song is like, you've done this to me, I am sad. I love Linkin Park, but it does become kind of obvious, like every song. You know, Mike Shinoda said they didn't have to change any lyrics going from male to female vocalist because all their songs are kind of lyrically generic, where, and not bad, but generic, where it could be just every song is, you have hurt me, I am sad, I am angry, I've become numb because you've hurt me. And that's what Unshatter is. It's like unshatter this life that you've destroyed. And, you know, Chester could sing it. Emily could sing it. Joe Hahn could sing it. That would be cool. But From Zero, one of my favorite albums from last year. And the bonus tracks are just great. So, yeah, Linkin Park and Green Day throwing out some amazing later additions to their albums. We're in my top 5 songs of 2025. We got Never Too Late by Elton John. I love the F-bomb on this one. What other songs? Infinity Knives definitely have F-bombs. Laura Jane Grace kind of getting controversial. I do like the obscenities. We've had some good F-bombs this year, but Elton John dropping an F-bomb is just, it's really cool and really special when Elton does it. Especially in this context, it's a little bit maybe offensive. There are clean versions of this. I think the album cover, the single cover that I'm going to do, it's from the soundtrack, so it's the clean one. But if you listen to his album, it's Fuck Off Heaven's Gate. And I love that line. It doesn't offend me. So that's just really cool. When you hear Elton John say that, it doesn't offend me because I know what he means. He's just like defying death. He's not defying heaven. He's defying death. He's like, I'm not going to die. I'm going to go do what I want to do. And that's really cool to hear from Elton John. It's never too late to go shoot out the moon, kiss a stranger with their consent, dance under the moonlight. Just go out, do your thing. Go listen to some Stone Temple Pilots at a rave. Go to church, have fun, listen to Goo Goo Dolls' Gutter Flower 1,000 times in a row. Maybe watch whatever. But it's a great song. It's never too late to go do what you want to do. Next up, we have a cover, which I think this is the only cover on the list. Yeah, this is the only cover on the list with Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth are the masters of covers, right? Smash Mouth doing The Weeknd's Blinding Lights. And this was so good, it almost made me a fan of The Weeknd. Not quite. Not really my bag of tea. Not really my tea bag. But Smash Mouth are my tea bag. And shout out to three guys and a sandwich. Shout out to Smash Mouth all together. They're really great guys. But their cover of Blinding Lights, it just really scratches my musical itch. It's just amazing. Smash Mouth are geniuses. They're geniuses at their original songs. They're doing freaking Beatles songs. They're doing freaking Weeknd songs. Those guys just can do no wrong, in my opinion. And I hold Smash Mouth in a very high regard. Just one of the best bands. I wish that we had gotten more albums by them over the years. I know things can get tough. And I'm excited about the new era of Smash Mouth as it comes to fruition. This Blinding Lights cover, it just freaking slaps. It makes me dance on top of my freaking couch in my underwear, screaming at the top of my lungs. Ooh, it's just so good. So juicy. Check it out. New Smash Mouth is amazing Smash Mouth. Don't be precious about lineup changes, okay? Lineup changes just happen. Just enjoy the music. That's what I say. Top 3 songs of this year. And this third one is one that I just I heard it when it came out. Is an Alkaline Trio single. And I wasn't that crazy about it. And then just recently I got hooked on it. And it is Oblivion. If you've ever wondered how to spell Oblivion, if you've ever played Elder Scrolls Oblivion, if you've ever been a vampire who's outlived your lust for life, you will relate to this. It's a very powerful song. Got a great dinosaur on the cover. Oblivion. A very, very powerful song about Matt Skiba has said that it's from the perspective of a vampire that's been alive too long, and everyone he knows is dead and gone. Everything he's ever cared about, everything he's ever had or loved or possessed is gone, is rotten. And this is from that perspective, and it just hurts, man. Just to think about this vampire that's like, everywhere I look, everyone's insane. Give me a good book and some Novocaine. That's kind of how I feel. I want to read a book instead of being around a bunch of humans, right? Everybody's insane. Everybody's pissed off all the time. Everybody's ranting and raving about stuff. Give me a good book. And, I don't remember the last time I had some good Novocaine. So get if you guys know a good book and a good dentist that I could get books from. But yeah, that's just a banger. It's one of the best songs of the year, and I kind of casually listened to that one for a long time, and then just driving around, I just fell in love with Oblivion. It's a great driving song. It's a great driving song. Oblivion. Now we're at number 2. Is going to this kind of blew my mind. Your Name Forever by MGK. And usually I am kind of turned off by just about everything MGK does. I hated Tickets to My Downfall. I liked Mainstream Sellout. And this new MGK album, it's kind of nothingness, right? Like, Whereas before I hated his album, I liked his album. Some of his hip hop was pretty good back in the day. Rap Devil was okay, but his new album kind of sucks. Looking back on it, but Your Name Forever is a standalone single, and it's powerful. It's about a friend of his that died, and there was kind of no cause of death given. And this is just a song about him just crying out and just saying, hey, I think you knew it was your time to go, but you died too young. You should have been in my kid's life. You should have been in my life. You left your jacket at my house, and now you're dead. And I'm hurting, and this song makes me cry. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel sad. It talks about heaven and hell and how death can affect us. It's just very powerful. And even if you hate MGK, just check this one out. It's a big rock song, and it's just a great one. I wish he would do more stuff like this instead of the trash that's on his albums, because most of his albums are kind of trash. So Your Name Forever, about a friend of his that passed away, mysterious circumstances. And we're at my number one song of the year, which is just got to be this one. I played this one so much when I wasn't smashing it like Belushy with Green Day. I was painting a picture with the Hives. So Paint a Picture by the Hives. This song is just... I heard this and I said, I'm going to like every song on this record. That's how good this song is. You hear Paint a Picture by the Hives, and you're just like, wow, this band is just kicking ass. And it just made me fall in love with this band that I really didn't have a whole lot of love for before 2025. You know, I heard I Hate to Say I Told You So back in the day, and I wasn't impressed. I was like, it's all right. I heard some of the other singles. I was like, it's okay. I listened to their full catalog and was like, they're the best of that kind of rock band, like The Strokes, The Sums, The Vines, The Doors, The File Cabinets, The Plugins, The Hoodies, The Amplifiers. The Hives are the best The band around. But that before 2025, that wasn't saying much, because the bands were terrible for overall. The White Stripes are good, but the Hives are now the greatest the band ever. And Paint a Picture, one of the greatest songs ever recorded. It's a song just like expelling like frustration on somebody. Like, it's telling whoever that it's addressed at, like, you don't understand what I'm saying, so I'm going to paint a picture for you. And it's just kind of like getting out that frustration. Like, you know, I would rather be messed up than to be like you. Like, it's like that's the message of Paint a Picture is, you know, the people that can't hear the music, that aren't born a rebel, the people that are rolling out the red carpet for us good people, they're evil people. You know, it's just a very angry song at heart, and it just feels good. Just like the entirety of The Hives Forever, Forever the Hives. Got a signed copy. Oh, God! Best song of the year. They were okay. No damage done. It landed face down in the gutter, in the dumpster. Sir, I don't mind. Keep the meter running all the time. It's empty, but you shouldn't let it. I stay in the well, and I don't regret it now. Bow down to the mayor of nothing. Over the moon, and I'm shaking you out. By going down, I'm rising above it. Oh, but you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, let me paint a picture.
You can't be certain. Crumble
Let me
under
paint a
heavy
picture.
burden. Every single lie you hear is true. Since I was a kid, I know this was my way to get through. I turned it down, but it's still out in me. They can't hear the music, but we can. Do you like rock music? You do now.